Bachelor's invitation. I found out that the kind of medium that may allow our bacteria to flourish is most likely below the ground. Local hearsay has led me to believe that the most intense interaction between human beings and the Earth takes place in the abattoir. According to the Inquisitor, you are the only person who is allowed to enter the abattoir unhindered. If this is the case, I urge you to contact me as soon as possible. So the matter should not be underestimated. Bachelor Nenkovsky. P.S. I am worried by Aglaila Lilik's behavior as of late. She was asking me of your whereabouts. It's clear that she wants to talk to you. For some reason, she would rather not make an official request of your attendance. This is suspicious. You want to be doubly careful these days. Guess I'll come to the Bachelor first.
What is there to talk about now?
You made quite an impression on the emissary of the powers that be. Congratulations. Keep doing that, and soon there will be no menacing Inquisitor in town. Only a gentle Aglaila Lilik. The bad news is that she can see that too. She'll be reluctant to meet you again, I'm afraid. What do you mean? Executors have told me that she was furious to learn of your discovery. She had her reasons. She was quite intent on destroying you when you came to her. She was so impressed by your dignified demeanor that she had a change of heart. What did you tell her that touched her so much? We talked about freedom. Alright then. I'd like to ask for your help, Burak. You're well aware that my business here is not complete yet. And now the Inquisitor has commissioned me to look for the source. She gave me a push in the right direction, as she did with you. Yet I am stuck. And my ear is playing tricks on me. The Oinon is stuck. I'm analyzing the soil. The results aren't great, but I found something. There may be a paradox due to the tectonic bed under the settlement. I need to know what its structure is like. I've heard that the abattoir is rooted deeply into the ground. But tell me, do the people who live inside of it know what's below? What do you want from me? You are allowed inside, aren't you? Go ask them. Find out what's down there, and if the source of the disease is indeed below, we'll overthrow this behemoth with armed force. The army will be here tomorrow. You're wrong, Oinon. Wherever did this theory of yours come from? Aglaila Lilik, rather elegant theory on how it all works. Shame you can't talk to her, really. Oh well. Aglaila knows a lot, that's for sure. I wish you luck in your search.
What?
Our mission still remains obscure for today. Yes, even though we don't have a prompt, we should go down and talk to the foreman of the abattoir. Or will Aglaila still speak to me? Is the Bachelor throwing me off? This may be a silly decision, but let's go talk to Aglaila. I'm sure he's even in. So I'm now aware that I forgot to bring my herbs back to a warehouse, and I will get to that as we head to the abattoir. Ma'am.
The dream party has failed its task.
Listen, I'm going to share my plans and goals with you now. Strange though it may seem, it just so happens that you, a person have a completely different background, somehow understand me better than anyone else. That is worthy of my sincerity. Speak. Of all the goals I may have, saving this town is the most crucial one. I'll be honest with you, I do not love it. I do not suspect this hopeless mission is my last chance. My choices have nothing to do with self-preservation. They're about integrity and ambition. Why is it hopeless? Not for me. I think they deem it hopeless. This town is a little more than a grave they can throw anything into and watch it rot. I do have a suspicion that it's precious to them, though. They wouldn't have sent an artillery squad here unless they had other towns to have fun with. What are you planning to do? The source of the disease will be found, and it will be destroyed. It's a matter of time. It'll only take a few days. The sick can be cured with your panacea. The plan is all around great. There's a huge hole in it. The panacea is scarce. Its main ingredient is a relic, a fossil almost. There are fewer aurochs left in this world than leviathans, as far as I can tell. It is so. They say an aurochs was brought from the steppe the day before yesterday to be sacrificed. It's supposed to deliver us from the plague. Odongs say it was the last one. That, too, so. Still, I'm confused. I've been told that only a true warden can handle an aurochs. Is that the reason why Ogimsky manages the kin personally, but requires a middleman in any manner that has to do with the abattoir? Yes, my father used to say the same thing. The foreman oversees the rituals, performs the rite from time to time, cutting a bull in a way that has been the true way since the creation of the world, for the perpetuation of the world. That cosmic bull is an aurochs. Contains every element, every line, every tongue, every connection, everything. Have I been informed correctly? Yes, sounds about right. But the rite didn't work out. Ken is disappointed and unhappy with the foreman. This means he did something wrong. The kin had been locked up in the termitary, so I assume there were few witnesses. Could it be that the foreman was unable to handle the aurochs? Perhaps there was no mactation at all. Where did the blood come from, then? That's exactly what's bugging me. The rite was performed the day before yesterday. So many hours have passed since then, but you were given steaming blood. It was full of oxygen. It was alive, as if it had just been extracted from a living body. That too is true. Ask the foreman where the blood came from. I think the abattoir hides many secrets. You are the only person that can go into its depths. The further we go, the more convinced I become that we're on the right path. Even in our enlightened times, we are to be saved by the legends of ancient herdsmen. I will follow your bold advice. Good luck to you, Artemi Burak. Beware of the foreman. He's afraid of you. But he is the kind of man whose fear is more dangerous than his calm. What if the abattoir is closed? Get in there through the termitary. I talked to this girl, Taya Taichik, yesterday. Her power is incredible. She even made me doubt if I can make her obey my will. She knows how to open the abattoir. Wait for me. I'll be back. There we go. That's the start of the quest. Bachelor's choice. The military will be here tomorrow. They come to raise and demolish. Due to this, we can't avoid making the important choice, for it depends on us whether anything here may be saved. My choice has already been made. I am going to champion the dream that is doomed to lose its battle with history. From now on, I will use whatever agency I have left to save the condemned creators and their creation, whose sentence was spelled out by evolution itself. I am speaking of the so-styled utopians, the Four Canes, the architect twins, my good Ava, and hopefully Vlad the Younger. If these people survive, I may be able to preserve one of the most fascinating miracles of this world. I don't have much hope for your assistance, but I urge you not to obstruct me. Beware my wrath if any one of my utopians dies. I'm going to fight fiercely for my doomed sovereign. Bachelor Dankovsky. So our relationship may become strange if any one of his utopians dies. Which includes Ava, the Keynes family, which includes, one of our bound, the, Khan, kid up in the polyhedron, who we have seen very little of, despite him being a bound. Fortunately, we have not stepped on his dreams yet. However, I feel like it's going to become harder to keep up our relationship. But I do hope we can make this work. Hey mate, can't be doing that. Thank you. We're gonna stop by this food shop, and then we're gonna head right to the termitary. Give me your wares, shopkeeper. Nom, 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 nom. Thank you. So that. And we're looking good. Yeah, we have to cut through the infected districts too. You know what? Nah. Prices are too low for me to really justify that. We're doing good on food. Could use ammo to perpetuate ourselves more though. Fire starters kind of fucking suck at combat. Once they're cornered, they just start screeching to themselves. Yep. Actually, spend that for revolver ammo too. Can't be too picky because as the Knots district gets all screwed up from plague, it's gonna be harder to find children. So that better price for revolver ammo is vanishing. This town used to be frolicking with children, and now the streets are almost empty. Besides one little tot over here. Where are the... Whenever I find one, I find the other. It's always the... Oh, God. Oh! Yes, please. And please run away from that, plague cloud. I want you getting infected after doing me God's work. And that kid got scared by the, people fighting the diseased women. Mine. I don't actually know why I'm still picking up infected organs. I really doubt that dead gruel is going to be useful from now on. Actually, yeah, it might just be worth dumping all of the infected organs. It's not gonna have any use for me anymore. It's just a lot less of a hassle to buy or trade for. Yeah, buy and trade for the antibiotics, then continue messing with the dead gruel. Just hasn't worked out for me. So stop by here to leave off our Twirin. Lovely, and now to just destroy the infected stuff. And by destroy, I mean, you know what, let's roleplay it a little bit. Instead of dumping organs to despawn on the floor, I'll use this trash can. Yee-hoo. Oh yeah, also leave the schmouters there. Take these with me because I'm not putting them away anymore. Grab the infected arts, and now the chest is a bit more organized. Dump these off too. Now let's head up to the termitary. A rare fight, a mugger versus a anarchist. Look at them go. Flawless victory. And your reward. God, you're hard to hit. It's... I didn't actually think about it, but those guys really are kind of hard to hit when they aren't facing you. Anyways. Yoink. 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 Good day, sir. Capella's request for the lives of her bound to be saved. A lot has changed. We now face a different kind of peril. New actors have ascended to the scene, announcing that the time is right for the heroes of the preview play to bow out. But I don't want my friends to vanish into oblivion. Miglela states that the three families are no longer in charge. She is wrong. Perhaps you are willing to share her delusion. The time of the kin has come. We descend back into the earth, right? However elaborate your plans, you will need a mistress. There's more than just the kin here. There is also the town. Civilized people can only be governed by a ruling family. Do not reject us in a hurry. Side with me today. Before long, I will help you fulfill your destiny to your fullest extent. Victoria Glimsky. Don't worry, I wasn't thinking of putting the town behind for the kin. If anything, the town comes before the kin, given that really the only reason why I'm well, there's some aspects that I'm doing this for my father too, but also it's not inappropriate to say that a lot of this work is to save the town first and foremost. The town has to live for the kin to live. Plus, when people are just completely bulldozed into the ground, weeping as sharp pains enter their fucking stomach, why would I just, like, leave them to suffer? Disease must be cured. It's distinctly inhumane. Duck into here. Use another one of these to keep me off the edge. Sir. I'll take all this food, and now I am probably good on food for a day or two. Which, despite how pathetic that sounds, it's pretty good in this game. There's only 2 weeks to play. We're already done with a week. See a girl over there. If she has ammo, it's worth taking the excursion. Also a man to polish up my shotgun. I'll give you a needle. And you can fix my guns. Thank you. Now we're looking in good shape again. Oops. Whoops. Sorry, girl. Didn't mean to scare you. Hello there, Taya.
They never show me anything. They won't let me outside.
It's nice to see you're still alive. Mother, I need to get into the abattoir. They say you can reveal... They say you can reveal way in. Well, they are right. Do it then. I'll reveal the gate for you if you reveal something to me as well. Fair barter. Deal? It depends on what you want. That Clara is very sly. Started to tell me a story about a crystal flower. Very engaging. She didn't finish. She wants to elicit something from me in exchange for the ending. And what does she want? something. You should hear her tell stories too. I'm completely at her mercy now. I feel like I'll have to do whatever she tells me to. I don't get it at all. I think I'll end up giving up my life for her. Oh, please don't cry. Yes, yes. Either that or she'll demand something that shouldn't be given away. She'll come here soon. She'll get back to her riddles. Oh, what can I do to stand up to her? Perhaps Capella could help. And again, maybe not. So what do you want me to reveal to you? Reveal the ending of Clara's story to me. Remember, it's a story about an icy prince and a crystal flower. How does it end? I need to know. Then she can come here all she wants. I'd be ready, knowing everything. She wouldn't be able to force me. I'll get unhooked. Okay. Alright. I'll tell you your bedtime story, and then you can let me save the town. Wait, where is... Okay, I should go see Capella first. I was wondering, where is the changeling? Given that she doesn't really have a home, she could be goddamn anywhere. And there's two of her. Because nothing... Everything has to be a fucking nightmare to accomplish in this game. Just hope this bedtime story quest doesn't wind up another case of bringing 50 vitamins. Nightmare quests, I tell you. Oh, right. I'm out of items to trade with children because I got a schmouter. Oops. Oh well. I can buy some at the clothes stores before the prices get too bad. And despite that, they do not have anything. Thank you. Embodiment of capitalism. Let's head on down to the gut. Ah, great. Peter and Andre are infected. Fortunately, I'm carrying around all the powders and panacea I need to deal with that when the time comes. If all goes to plan, we can cure the major players of the town by day 12. For Schmouters is not a bad deal. That guy just got fucked. At least you guys will never let me down. It's funny though. I pretty much am a ripper. It's just people are expecting me to be ripping up people that, well, these guys care about, but instead, I'm the ripper of people the town are perfectly fine with me just fucking massacring. There's a bit of hypocrisy on every side here. Rat. Like, child. Who rightfully is running away from this rat. By the way, that little animation of the rat scurrying to attack you, yeah, that also panics NPCs. Like, this little girl's running away now. That's great.
The Inquisitor would not allow the soldiers to abuse the power, would she?
You have come. I always knew you were my friend, Artemy. You are my friend, aren't you? Listen close then. You know that I am not simply a ruler's daughter. I carry the heavy burden of the sacred power, a burden that is akin to the one you are seeking to take. I am a princess and the children's priestess. I acknowledge you. You are Capella. Funny, is it not? So you do acknowledge me. Just looks at us. A bare-legged girl and a disenfranchised outcast. Orphan, too. You're a son of an Odong, true. That only makes it worse. Please do not be offended. We are ridiculous. Yet there is more to our eyes. More to our eyes. Our eyes speak true. No more than 3 days will pass before you and I turn from tiny creatures into two pillars carrying the burden of the supreme power. Unless we make mistakes. I hope we never do. So you will help me, will you not? It's helping yourself. You do understand, don't you? What exactly do you want? I want to solemnly ask for your assistance. I beg you to help me with a cause that's not only good, but also crucial for the whole town. Save a few children's lives. Are they in danger? Yes. Terrible Clara wants to get personal gain at the cost of their childish magnanimity in their lives. I cannot do anything. She breeds ill blood between us. I'll do anything for you to help me save them. Why is she so terrible? She is strong and dangerous. She is stronger than me, for I create. She destroys. She does indeed. That is her nature. She doesn't heal. She merely kills the disease. You should see the one she'd saved. She is stronger because she is made of lies. I, on the other hand, am the White Mistress, so I am plain to see. Why does she need the kids? They are special. Both me and Clara care for the same qualities of theirs, only from different angles. It is what we need, what is useful to us, if you will. Independence, importance, standing. Just that I care for their personalities. She needs something else. She wants to sacrifice them for something. You want me to look after them? Yes, help them, Artemy, and I will repay you. I am begging you now as a child, but you will have the gratitude of a mistress. The change is bound to happen very, very soon. You know that the future is an open book to me. Help me attain power, and I will help you keep yours. I don't need power. But you need to win, or don't you? Don't you feel obligated, clenched, trapped by fate? Oh, you do need to win, else you will never become yourself. Let us help each other. Let us be noble and generous. Okay. Let's say we have a deal.
I used to go out in the night only to be found someplace new in the morning.
Do not let us down. We shall win together. You'll see. Do you know where Clara could be at the moment? She has been hanging around Notkin lately. Had a bite, but went away empty-handed, I think. Oh, she's showing her teeth now. Long, sharp, fine, curved fangs those are. She may be at Murky's. She has been asking Riddle all about her. Thank you, Victoria. Changeling is at Murky's van. What's she doing there? Probably comforting the orphan girl. So let's head down and see Murky. It's been quite a while since we've seen her. While we head down to the step. Playing this route and having memories of the Bachelor's route from 2 is interesting. Seeing all these like tiny mentions of plot details that become much more fleshed out in 2. Little bits of characters that finally get fleshed out later. It's really interesting. And honestly, after I give it some time after playing HD, I really want to play 2 again. I just need a better graphics card since mine currently has a incredibly crappy gigabyte, so I'm lacking in a lot of VRAM. CPU is good, but I'll tell you this. A 3 gigabyte graphics card for something like $300. It's pretty goddamn weak. I can't even play Fallout 3 without lag. That game's like a million years old on a fucking Frankenstein garbage engine. Yeah, even old games lag out for me. So, the lesson here is, don't skimp out on your gigabytes. They're really, really goddamn important. And if a manufacturer is selling a 3 gigabyte card for like $14 less than a 6 gigabyte one, that's a huge scam. Get the 6 gigabyte, or else you'll hate yourself forever. Like I do. So yeah, I'd have to upgrade my specs before being able to play something like Pathologic 2. I played that thing at like 30, yeah, it was like 20 to 40 FPS with insanely long load times just because I was so loyal to the game. And to be fair, no regrets, Pathologic 2 is fantastic. Oh, this isn't good.
It's so cold.
Please don't smile at me like that. What do you want, Ripper? The Solanahavs have told me a funny story about crystal flowers or something. How do they know that tale? No idea. That thing is really funny, though. There's nothing funny about it. It's scary, actually. Couldn't have made them laugh. They were totally hysterical, especially when it got to that prince. They couldn't have laughed. What made them laugh? The prince getting desperate and thinking that a flower like this would never grow in his garden again? Or maybe that the living flowers dying because the crystal one took everything from them? The water, the air, and even the light? Is it that bit? Oh, another one. Well, was it the gardener coming with the scissors and the prince making it so that he'd cut the living flowers instead of the crystal one? Or that terrible flower throwing out seeds, giving birth to a whole new garden? 100 times more beautiful than the previous one, but having no real flowers. There was something else. That's the end. Couldn't have been anything else. They're lying. Maybe. You know your tales, huh? Turn to Tai Chick's daughter and conclude the fairy tale. I don't know what her reaction will be. Maybe Clara made fools of us all. Hello, excessively tiny human.
Bachelor has found some strange clay.
Oh, I'm so scared. I can't sleep now. Don't be afraid. It's not real. What do you mean, not real? It's about Mommy and Daddy. You shouldn't think about it like that. No, no. What if in the end I'll find out how to see them? What if they come back? Oh, Clara. Leave this poor orphan girl alone. Calm down, mate. Alright. All the way back up to the dormitory.